You know who visited Pacquiao's camp the other day?
Tim Tebow.
Timmy.
Had to get Tim Tebow into the show, didn't you?
Well, you wanted the Tim Tebow segment. Here it is.
Well, why would that be? Where's his camp? Where is Pacquiao's camp?
I believe he's in L.A., isn't he?
I thought he was in the Philippines.
No, I think he's.
Okay, I'll accept that. Then
Yeah,
he's in LA. You're right. Okay, where was Tim Tebow born?
In the Philippines.
That's correct.
He also isn't he
has his
supporting
hospital in the
a hospital
Philippines,
in the Philippines,
and
yeah.
I assume he probably has a place there that he visits and stays.
Yes.
But he built a hospital there, but he was born there because there were a lot of people who felt like Tim Tebow could never be president of the United States because he was born in the Philippines. Well, he was an American.
We're missing out, aren't we?
He's an American citizen because he was born overseas to American parents. So I just correct any wrongs that there might be. But
You know, I got to tell you,
Tim
though, I've
spar a couple hours,
I've got
a couple of rounds with him.
I've got a problem with this.
With what?
You surprised? I've got a problem.
Oh, now you're going to pick on
I've got a
Tebow
problem
in
with
a
Tim
Pacquiao
Tebow visiting Manny
Mayweather segment?
Pacquiao.
Oh, you
Yeah,
brought up
at his
Tebow
practice
because you could
site.
rip on him
No,
again.
no. Here's my problem with it. Here's my problem with it is people don't realize this about Tebow. He is an absolute publicity hound. He is a publicity hog. He's just trying to keep his name up there. That's what the whole quarterback thing is about, too. That's what the SEC television thing is about. He just wants to stay high profile so he can funnel money into his other stuff. And okay, I get it. His other stuff is pretty darn good. Hospitals, orphanages, I get it. But he just makes it so obvious. He tries to come across as this Pollyannish, goody two-shoes who's doing all of these things for altruistic reasons. Every time he makes an appearance anywhere, the Tebow camp puts out this huge public relations statement, this huge press release. Do you remember when he went from the Broncos to the Jets? He had a dog here in Denver that he named Bronco because he played for the Broncos. So he goes to the New York Jets and he changes the name of the dog to Brooklyn. That's okay, all right? Yeah, people change the name of their dogs all the time, do they? All right, number one. Number two, how did everybody know? How does everybody know that he changed the name of his dog? Because he put out a freaking news release. I changed the name of my dog from Bronco to Brooklyn. He takes a dump, he puts out a press release because he thinks it'll keep him high profile. I know a lot of people who'd buy that dump too. I'd probably put it on eBay, get a good price for it. He is so transparent to me. Why isn't he transparent to you too? Anyway, hey, if they brought back celebrity boxing, let's say Tebow did box. You asked me if they won a couple rounds, if he and Pacquiao won a couple rounds. If they brought back celebrity boxing, who would be the perfect complement in the ring for Tim Tebow? Who should he fight?
Kim Kardashian. Didn't you have
another no-talent, high-profile person?
Well, that's what I just sat here and let you vent. You really like to vent. For people who don't know, after the show's over, every day he vents to me about everything that I've done wrong in my life.
Oh, come on.
You do.
I
Yesterday,
do not.
yeah. So so do you feel better now?
Oh,
I mean, it's
kinda.
Picking on Tim Tebow now is like kicking the dog that you talked about. All I thought about when you were going on, the one thing I'd agree with you is, so this dog, the whole life is, okay, Bronco. And suddenly you start saying that the dog, Brooklyn, and the dog goes, what?
Who are you talking to?
Who are you talking to?
You know who I'd want to see him fight?
Rip on. It's not.
All right, I'll stop.
It's not Tim Tebow.
It's his brother.
It's his father. If you want to rip on
and
somebody,
his father, actually.
help it.
Yeah.
Yes, rip on the family. It's not.
But he goes along with them.
Well, he does.
Tim goes along with them.
That's what I do. That's what I do. You guys drag me around, and I'm I am a dancing monkey, and I'm a nice guy.
I'll stop ripping on him.
He's the guy.
But do you know who I think he should fight if they brought back celebrity boxing?
Jose Canseco.
No, Ryan Leaf, another quarterback who was a bust, and this way Timmy could do good because Ryan Leaf needs the charity. I'm sure there'd be a nice gate for it. It could be on pay-per-view, and Ryan Leaf can make some money because he needs it.
You really are intent on having Tim Tebow into every show. For a guy that ripped on him on the radio and on TV for years and years and years, you spend more time talking about him than his parents do.
It's so much fun. For
it?
me, it's low-hanging fruit, man. It really is.
Well,
but more than anything, you know what I want to do? I want to point out to the crazies, that love him, and Tim can do no wrong. I want to point out to him that it's so transparent. It's not about what you think it's about.
You sound, throwing things now. We've reached that point.
All right.